Sí, señor. Ahí estamos. Con la canasta de Chris Webber. La puerta de tu casa llena de regalos, ¿no? Qué bribón este Daimiel, ¿eh? Qué bárbaro. Balón. Digo yo, digo yo. Canasta de balón.
Magnífica canasta ahora de Chris Webber.
El balón jugado por parte de Duke Chris, que ha metido balón para American Graffiti. Stojakovic, vean el rebote de Webber, Chris Webber. Y la canasta de Chris, la juega en Sacramento Kings.
Turkoglu está con
el número 5 ahí, el turco. Vaya canastita de jugón. Sensacional.
Bueno, se sumaría Alan Henderson, pero no sé, yo creo que sería estropear más que construir en Portland, ¿no? Nunca hay que olvidar que Portland va líder en la difícil conferencia oeste.
Y al final balón en ataque ya para Bobby Jackson, canasta de Chris Webber.
Ha ido muy bien, ha evitado la falta anterior. Y salta por encima de Webber, no vemos lo que hace Stockton. Y ahí han pitado los árbitros. Yo creo que...
Se cumple el primer minuto del tercer cuarto, balón para Chris Webber. Webber con el balón, ahí está jugando la Webber, lanzamiento de Webber y canasta. Daimiel Webber.
De un jugador
que ya para los Kings, el equipo del Tocata, canasta de Chris Webber, canasta, Webber con el balón, tiene delante de la mano, y lanzamiento de Chris Webber, el balón que no ha entrado, el rebote, se lo va a llevar Webber, y canasta de Chris Webber, con Stojakovic, Chris Webber, marcado por balón, canasta.
Para Webber de nuevo.
Balón de Chris Webber, Webber con el balón, lanzamiento de Chris Webber, canasta y tiro adicional, sensacional.
34 puntos Webber.
La cara. Ahí estamos con Jerry Lee Lewis, rock and roll. 8-4-8-9.
Μαρκάρι, όποιος είναι ο παίκτης του βάζει καλά στα μούτρα κατευθείαν, στις ορτικές διαδικασίες.
Να και ένα σούτ από τον τελειώνει το γήπεδο. Πάτησε γραμμή, δίνοντας μια επίθεση δώρο στο Σακραμέντο.
Δεύτερος playmaker. Έχασε στον τελικό εκείνο του Ολάζον. Τρίτο συνεχόμενο έχασε.
Σκουριάμαν είναι τώρα. Κοντεύει να σκουριάσει τώρα.
Είναι και το πλάστικ τώρα. Να και ο ευνηδιασμός των Kings. Τέτοια ψάχνει ο Webber για να σε διακόπτω.
Όχι, δεν πειράζει μωρέ. Θα το πω εγώ κάποια στιγμή.
Πέτσα. Και ο Webber. Πάντως άναψαν. Η assist του στο Γιάκος, ο καλά.
Από την έξω από τη γραμμή, από την άρκτο των 3 πόντων.
Κάποιος τα λύωσε. Ω! Να αρπάξεις και την μπάλα σε αυτή την πάσα λέιζερ. 69.
Lakers 9 dakika 12 saniye var ilk çeyreğin sona ermesine. Chris Webber, Sacramento hücumu. Webber bir düdük.
Zaten görüyorsun, herkes birbirini zon yapıyorlar. Yasak oynuyorlar diye işaret ediyorlar.
Fred savunuyor onu. Fred Stojakovic top istiyor. Rick Fox da onu iyi savunuyor şu anda. Chris Webber boş kaldı.
Michael Jordan ilk devrede 5 sayı atardı. İkinci devrede 5 hücumu kullanırdı.
Lider Sacramento'yla konferansta genel sıralamada 5. sırada bulunan Lakers arasında 19 farkı 14 sayıya kadar çıkarttı ev sahibi ekip. Chris Webber, Vlade Divac. 3 sayılık basket Robert Torrey'den. Webber 9-26. Chris Webber. Doug Christie pota. Stojakovic araya girdi. Chris Webber kaptı. Chris Webber,
Harper eski sayı kralı. Chicago'da
Chris Webber'e. Webber önce bir fake. Chris Webber savunuyor onu. Chris Webber. Webber birinci hamle, ikinci hamle, ilk hamle doğru. Christie'den Chris Webber'e.
İşte gene aynı oyun.
Webber döndü. Bir ayetten aldı topu, değerlendiremedi. Doug Christie'ye Eden'e seken top kimde kalacak? Müthiş bir mücadele. Webber bu kez. Sonrasında pot altında 4 Lakers'ın arasında topu aldı. Şimdi Doug Christie. Chris Webber ve bas. Predrag Stojakovic'ten Chris Webber'e. Webber'in atışı. Basket.
Dobra obrona. Pod koszem.
Poza polem 3 sekund. No, wielkim cwaniakiem jest Czarnogórzec i...
No i tak. Tutaj mismatch. Eric Snow kryje w ataku graczom Filadelfii Sacramento.
No, twardo do końca.
Tak, zdecydowanie teraz poprawiła się obrona. No, Webber trochę na pograniczu faulu ofensywnego.
W obecnym sezonie znowu nie będzie musiał się poddać operacji. Ach, i teraz bliżej kosza. No tak, teraz wykorzystał przewagę fizyczną nad George'em Lynchem. Nie ma takiej swobody w poruszaniu się z piłką Weber. Tu z piłką.
No i w ważnym momencie potrzebują kontaktu teraz.
O, tylko 7 punktów, ale błyska za 3 punkty. No i izolacja dla Webera. Eric Snow. Widzimy, jak odciąga go od strony mocnej ataku. Graczem, który może odmienić losy tego meczu. Oczywiście, jeżeli chodzi o atak zespołu z Filadelfii.
Stojakovic.
Well, I tell you, the Kings have to do a better job of second shot.
Again, there's Mike Miller, doesn't even pick up Weber coming in from behind, never saw him.
Because he has been able to hit that shot.
And that's the shot he wants. He's gotten so good at that jump shot, he's trying to get it. Two-point guard. Right here, Weber, he can just overpower Miller down in the post. He has no chance. Going very easy on the inside with their great size. Easy jump shots like that. They're scoring.
Peja again with the steal. 2-on-1 behind the back to Weber. Back to Peja. Back to Weber.
Anticipation. Another bad pass by Orlando. Unselfish. He thought Weber was going to go for the dunk. Good play by both of them.
To Chris Weber, a free agent to be at season's end. What great passing! One dazzling play, one dazzling pass. And Williams drives. Weber collects. Up and in for two, just like that. John, shooting is a beautiful thing.
Particularly if Danny Ainge is taking this shot.
And Weber taking a
A lot of confidence when he knows that a coach is for him taking shots.
Oh, what a pass by Divac! And a tomahawk. It's their biggest lead tonight.
Well, the guy looks like he's playing in a pickup game. He's so loose and relaxed. He's catching it.
He has to corkscrew his way around to find Weber, who easily puts it in. 81-72.
Weber has no chance to defend him one-on-one, and the double team's coming from the top side. That's the
You'll find that comment with a comment.
Going to drop to his level. Weber threes. Magic 10 threes tonight. Spinning move by Chris Weber, who puts in his 29th pollute to Weber. Weber picked up by Reed. The spin, the lead, the hook good. He's got 31.
30 wins, 12 losses. And it's Chris Weber getting the Kings up. And you have to wonder if he would be added to the All-Star team. 3-on-2 as Sacramento gives the give and go. And right now, and the energy and enthusiasm is not there. And there's the block now. That gets the fans excited a little bit.
Taking Austin, but Chris Weber knows that Ike Austin's going to spin back, comes over.
Divac gets the step. Nice setup to Webb. Works, but not the way you would draw it up on the board.
Looked a little bit like a bowling alley attempt there.
Oh, what a nice scoop with the left hand by Chris Gatlet. Kings 3-on-3. Weber gets the step. This is just too easy. Jackson Berry in the backcourt. Weber, Pollard, Stojakovic. Weber gets the roll. He has 12. This time finds Weber looking for his first three of the year. Finally.
Starting to get heated up a little bit. So along with Raheem, a couple of the Grizzlies are moving. And of course, Chris Spurt.
And Weber with a nice soft touch. He had wide open look. Weber from 20. Weber from 15. Christie posting. Pollard, I would think Chris Weber would probably play 2 to 3 more minutes, and that would be it. So why not get a couple more points? He's lost in overtime to the Lakers at Arco earlier in the year when the Kings played without Chris Weber. Weber. And Chris Weber.
We'll look at now. Watch Raheem leave his feet. Takes the fake on the jump shot, and of course, see Webb. Then that's all he needs.
Nice pass to Weber. There it is. 40 points.
Little drop off pass. See Webb throws it down. Here's another look. Hedo very unselfish with the left hand. Little drop pass. See Webb.
Premier panier de la dunk. Et la passe dans le dos de Jason Williams pour Chris Weber. Jason Williams. Avec Chris Weber qui résiste pour ça.
Et l'équipe qu'on verra samedi dans Anytime face aux Spurs de son...
Ça va être dur pour Weber. Ah, mais...
Ouais, beaucoup de douleur après ce choc. Bon, si Stojakovic ne revient pas, Turkoglu va avoir un gros temps de jeu.
Allez, bon move. Qui insiste avec Chris Weber.
Point faible de l'équipe de Phoenix, c'est au niveau des pivots. Oh, super. Oh, joli dribble. Ah! Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est? De la France.
14-10 du matin. Et Chris Webber. Ah, ça nous promet un quatrième carton fantastique. Chris Webber. Et le spécial.
On voit que Bobby Jackson fait comme Jason Williams, il pousse le ballon vers l'avant. Belle passe! Sans Jason Williams en deuxième mi-temps. Williams a joué peu. Complètement choqué.
Nice box out by the Kings and lead down to Webber. Webber will hammer it home. And the run is now putting them back in the... Stojakovic, Webber makes a move on Duncan. 5, puts it over and block and hits. Chris Webber, second basket.
Well, he can drive to the basket. You know, as long as Sacramento continues to cover Duncan one-on-one, San Antonio will continue to run that play, and that's an example of what Chris Webber can do on the break. We talk about the Spurs, but John Barry comes off the bench, Bobby Jackson comes off the bench, Webber, Turkoglu comes off the bench.
If that's possible.
Talk about a playoff atmosphere.
Webber baseline right.
The big man,
Jason Williams taking his time. Overplay, so Webber gets loose and rolls it home. David went for the...
Sacramento has yet to have a sustained offensive burst.
Well, here's a guy that can do some bursting. Webber runs into the big trees, loops it up over the top anyway.
Well, David...
Christie slides it to Pollard with a little running hook. Won't go. Tap by Webber. Will. Webber down to make sure he wasn't out of bounds. You don't have to do that. The officials will do that for you. There's a tap on the miss, and Chris Webber is right there.
You know, Turkoglu didn't make that.
Monty Walker can't have the pass. The ball's looped up to Webber. Webber volleyballs it to himself. Gets it back on the baseline. Rolls it home.
What an acrobatic.
Turkoglu looking for Webber. Boy, he's working hard. Samaki Walker trying to stop him. Puts a body on him, but it's C-Webb with his 23rd and 24th points.
San Antonio is going to have...
Outside by Henderson. Divac is struggling to get this season going for him, but Chris Webber is not. Webber has been hot. Danny, the number 4 scorer.
Getting why he missed the Kembe early, that he outlets the ball and they can get down and get a fast break basket.
Chris Webber with a wonderful move down to the block. No, it should be you. Wright has missed 2 shots badly. Webber sliding past Maloney and throws the hammer down at the other end. And Webber flies in, one of the premier players in the NBA. The Kings by 2. Inside Webber, back in the game. Twisting it right off the bat. His presence is felt. His second two-handed jam.
Shooting the ball in quickness on the perimeter against Sacramento.
Mutombo picked up the foul. Webber the offensive rebound and slams it in. Right over to Kembe.
He's so big he doesn't have to block out anymore. Webber just jumps over the back of him. Very patient inside.
Best's inside. Oh, the alley-oop pass. Vlade Divac to a high-flying Chris Webber. Nice job, Craig. Thank you. Oh, another alley-oop with Divac throwing to Webber.
It's a tough shot.
When they need one of those fourth-quarter victories you were talking about, Danny, a lot of times something like that gets the team over the hump mentally and changes the whole way they play for the season.
Chris Webber made it look easy. He was trying to penetrate on Henderson, but he was denied, so he just popped in a 20-foot jump shot.
Against Turkoglu. He's doing a great job.
Here comes Christie. Webber detonates and drives inside and throws down a left-handed sledgehammer.
And see Dikembe hard off the window. Webber! Oh, look at the block there. Webber again, 2-0. See him get hot if you're a Kings fan. Oh, Webber with the mop up.
Oh, boy. Here's Jason Williams getting on the basket. Missed it, but here's Chris Webber. Just great.
Look to set up the offense. Webber. And he hits Chris Webber. Ooh, that was almost over and back. Christie to Williams on a lazy pass. Webber, look out below.
10 years, maybe never.
Oh, Webber got O'Neal to lead us. Oh! Chris Webber with authority. If you didn't like that, you don't like NBA basketball.
Chris Webber, a little ball fake, gets Jermaine O'Neal putting his feet forward, off balance. That's all Chris Webber needs. Just a little bit of off-balance defense. Goes by Jermaine O'Neal, throws it down, and tells Jermaine. Now the difference between a potential...
Well, I'll tell you, as Webber misses Stojakovic. Webber! Oh, boy. Chris Webber has 16 here in the first quarter. 22. Webber now against the other youngster, Harrington. Webber not going to miss this one. Kings playing a lot of one-on-one basketball, but that time it works. Webber now from the baseline. Yes. 20. Oh, what a setup to Chris. 85 in the third quarter. Well, maybe that gets Chris going. Nice passing. That's what happens when you move the basketball now. Chris, 20 feet away. And Chris Webber. Crozier cannot guard Divac, can he?
No.
Webber.
Kings putting good defensive pressure. Crowd putting good defensive pressure on his young team.
8 to shoot. Webber against O'Neal. 70-65. Final seconds of this third quarter. Shot clock on your left. Webber. Chris Webber has awoken. Just doesn't have it tonight. He's 2 of 8. Well, I'll tell you one guy that does have it, Chris Webber.
He has it. He has it every night.
Webber, tough shot because he was fading away, but he gets it. Chris Webber, and it's a 75.
Chris Webber makes this shot over Jermaine O'Neal. Gets a nice arch because of O'Neal's defense. I think now once Bobby Jackson, he's sneaking in there. Well, we don't see. He did. Take our word for it. Kings have the ball.
Webber against O'Neal. Jump hook, and he gets it. 2-point game. Reggie Miller, by the way, back in for Indiana. And Chris from 17. 82-75. Webber better. $86-77. 8 to shoot. Webber. Chris Webber. Kings are within 7. Webber. He's got 46. Webber. He's got 48. Webber against O'Neal. The foul. Yes! Chris Webber! And the best thing about it, there's 28.4 seconds on the clock. And if they can make the free throw, the Kings can still get the ball back. Oh, boy.
Well, just an absolutely gorgeous play here by the coaching staff. Cleared out C-Webb against Jermaine O'Neal. Goes against the shot blocker, draws the contact, puts it soft up against the board, gets a basket, gets the foul call. Chance to tie the basketball
Webber with
game.
an even 50. 51. How about that? Back-to-back 50-point performances. It was Tony Delk.
The kid rebound and a quick lead to the galloping Robinson at the other end.
Better in the half-court offense than he was a few years ago, but he's always going to be able to run.
Webber is double. Oh, he tried to go in, and John, that's what you were calling for.
Well, that's the ball I'm looking for.
And Storm.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Kevin. He fought hard to get the basketball. He gave good ball fakes, and he went up strong.
And it didn't take Phoenix to get Rodney Rogers in the game, and he really won.
Rodney Rogers is in, but Webber again, John.
Right here, you can see they're overloading the corner, trying to get the ball. Phoenix likes to front the post, but having that overload makes it difficult for them to front. Chris Webber, when he catches it down there, like you said, Coach.
To get an offensive rebound right there as he searches inside for Webber. Jousting with Gugliotta, and from outside, Webber hits.
Well, that's not bad. He shoots a little fadeaway jump shot. I still would like to see him go to the basket, but he...
By the way, Sacramento is 7, making 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Webber with the steal and the drive.
Well, we know one thing.
Webber again. Gugliotta defending. Double by Kidd. Oh, what a play by Chris Webber.
See, but I like that because Chris Webber the last time paid a price for going to the basket. I wanted to see whether he was...
Tagged by Gugliotta. Webber over Rogers.
You're being passed. Tuckerby is passing the ball inside to you. You know, that's a difficult thing. He just stuff up so well. The first time he threw a pass, the second time, and the third time he makes a cut, he goes in and makes a layup.
And out to Williams. Across the lane. Webber. One mesmerizing Sacramento.
Right here, they're not making any effort to guard anybody. They're just standing around. That's ridiculous. Nobody's open.
Here comes Tony Delk at the free throw line. You know,
down the court, they love a wide open style game. Phoenix came out here playing like that in the beginning, set the tone for it on their court. They just picked.
They played 5 minutes, did not score in game one. Webber's inside. Double team. Sakalidis leading it with Gugliotta. Didn't matter. He squeezes the trigger.
Feet, and they will give. That being the Phoenix Suns will give him that shot, but not that one. Nice pass by John Barrett.
Well, Webber is so much more comfortable.
Start the quarter. They were down 17, but starting to look like the Kings that easily. Barry once again off the high screen and roll. Cliff Robinson looking very comfortable playing Chris Webber. A battle underneath. Count the basket. Chris Webber with 7 minutes of the second quarter.
Well, even though Sacramento's struggling to get field goals, they are starting to use their bulk and strength in and around the basket, getting some...
Webber taking Gugliotta right to the rack, and is the foul on Tom Gugliotta.
Move, however, by Chris Webber, taking it to one spot, stopping hard, and that's very good.
Gugliotta giving Divac lots of room. Chris Webber nails the 18-footer.
He was probably right.
Bobby Jackson off the screen. Good look to Chris Webber, who rises for the finish.
A weak side defense. Normally see pick and roll in NBA basketball right now. You'll see a lot of pick and then jump shot, but Webber spotting the opening and finding it. Terrific pass inside for Webber.
Sacramento on the road.
10 on the shot clock. Oh, nice pass. Jason Williams from Webber. And ladies and gentlemen, yes indeed, the Kings. And he will try it again. Chris Webber. Finally. Well, he stayed with it, Jerry. Well, that's the shoot. Webber. 4 of 21 gets Roger to lead his feet. Best move of the game for Chris Webber. Maybe that gets him going. Shot. I'm a little surprised Scott Skiles hasn't gone back to Cliff Robinson. He hasn't been in a while. Webber. And Chris Webber makes it 63-61. Webber draws the foul. Put it in the book and send him to the line. Oh, boy. Webber.
But now come right back, and Sacramento has to come with the alternate attack here.
Webber, quick move and a foul. That's exactly what they do after O'Neal's.
Beautiful.
Nice feed inside, and Webber with an easy two.
Transition ability to pass the ball and to score the ball. Webber
hit 6-point of the quarter.
But while Vlade,
Webber knocks it down. By the way, Kobe Bryant holding his mouth apparently got hit. And a quick outlet to Williams. Webber running the floor. Siakam setting a screen.
Now that's the type of, all of those shots look so very, very simple.
Well, let's see if the Sacramento Kings, who have shown that they can play from the rear, start coming back. Webber, next thing you know, Harper will play well too.
When you play the team game, statistics means nothing.
Oh, Webber comes right back. And Chris Webber with 27 points.
Movement game.
That's his third steal of the game. He had 10 in the 4 games against Phoenix. Webber with a perfect behind-the-back pass. Smallest player on the court. Webber, hard drive, and a foul. Chris Webber.
Second half and shooting free throws, but you can't take a lot of time getting the ball up. Webber
puts it in. Chris Webber makes it a 2-point game.
Horace Grant loves to take the shots early in the game. You got to play him a little tougher.
Cleanly shaven Chris Webber inside to tie the game at 2.
Well, he must have gotten the message because that's the right answer.
The Kings are shooting 33%. Lakers 53%. Webber across the lane.
Well, that's what they need. I mean, I love it when I see him doing that. Just ran under the basket and threw it. That's the kind of thing that's making the Lakers very dangerous right now.
Webber outside finally has one go down from beyond 15.
And Vince Carter stepping up. Maybe he'll stay in Toronto and give that franchise a chance to succeed. And maybe Webber, with some success in the playoffs this year, will stay
on the end and work on the boards.
Back into Weber, facing Shaw, and you knew he was going to exploit that matchup.
Well, you can see how much the Lakers respect Stojakovic.
Weber working on Grant. This is one area the Kings think they can exploit. Across the lane, scooping it up and down.
Well, they went across the lane, and that's why I was afraid that he would get frustrated because he
I have a tendency to gain weight on that workout.
Weber against Grant, into Shannon. Oh, what a shot by Chris Weber!
Going in the right direction.
Shots like that, even that shot by Weber was a tough shot.
And they get so much of the energy from their offense. They're not energized if they don't do well offensively. But I tell you,
here's Weber, 8 of 20 shooting tonight with 18 points and 11 rebounds. Doubled here and over Ori. It seems like every time he's been inside and every time he's gone, man, was it good.
A guy that agrees with me, Coach. He couldn't guard Shaq. He said he couldn't guard Shaq. Russell couldn't guard Shaq because he's so much more physical than Wilt Chamberlain.
Sacramento Kings, who really thought going into tonight, this was their night to go, and now alley-oop to Chris Weber. He's got 24.
Dan was absolutely right about the fact that, his energy tends to be contagious with the rest of the players.
Finally, Weber down at 26 for Weber, but granted a nice block.
They really came out tonight and played great because Sacramento came out with a ton of energy.
Mark Madsen.
He's up right now and is going exactly where he wants to go on the floor.
Weber, yes. Chris Weber with his first field goal.
If you're Horsgren,
short, and Kobe now has 12 points. Weber, yes. So that's his second field goal. Weber missed his overshooting on the layup. He was looking for contact, but yet another opportunity, and you saw Weber thought. Divac. Weber. The Kings in arena. 83rd consecutive shutout in Sacramento. Stojakovic takes it all the way and will count. It's a goal kick.
That was a great pass by Chris Weber and a great kick.
Remaining in the first half, here's Turkoglu. Weber open. Yes. Good-looking stroke to the Lakers with the separate injuries suffered by Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, particularly in that big. Oh! Chris Weber with the bucket and the foul off the spin.
Well, that is what Sacramento wants Chris Weber to do. That jump shot is there. You can see he can take it anytime he wants. But look at the ball handling skills, the beautiful spin, the body control, off the glass. And right now is winning time, and that's what they're doing.
Wesley has a 3-on-1. He went behind the back to set it up. Yes! And it counts! Syracuse will close it out against the Kings. Shot clock at 5. Here's Weber.
Great move by Weber. Looks like that.